Hi, I'm M. Scott Tatum. I'm the director of this summer's Sound of Music at Zilker Hillside Theater. On a production like this, where spectacle is sort of the thing that is a large priority, if not the most priority, we kind of have to create that world first, and then sort of work into how are we going to make that happen. We engaged pretty early on discussions about how do we want to cast the show. Sometimes you cast the show exactly like it was done 55 years ago. Sometimes you're looking for a different story or a different look, and so you have those conversations. From that point on, we start doing audition information. We let people know. Here we add a lot of education outreach, so we get a lot of students involved, bringing them in, teaching them stuff. Other community members, maybe not students, but adults who maybe don't have a lot of experience but would like to have more experience, they come in. A lot of it so that they learn how to do it, but also what we are looking for in particular. And then we do the audition process, and that can take weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. We're very lucky to have our principal cast in place, the day after the auditions. Once we do approval of designs from all the conversations, they go to the second layer of production team, which is all the people who execute the designs. So the costume shop, the TD for the sets, the master electrician, lighting, and whatnot, and they all start implementing it. Anywhere from 5 to 8 weeks out, usually you start rehearsing. With this group, we got to start in May, and we did a lot of technical work. In that we mean really heavy on getting the music down, the scene work down, and the blocking down for choreography and whatnot. So when we came out here, which we didn't get to come out until 2.5 weeks before the show, it really becomes about how do we grow into the space and turn it from a very technical exercise into an artistic exercise.
My name is Courtney Wissinger, and I am the assistant director and choreographer of Sound of Music. Working with so many children is actually really, really fun. I really love working with kids. The mix of working with kids and adults is really a blast because I don't really treat the kids any differently than I treat the adults, is what I've found. And I've worked with kids for a really long time, so that kind of makes me happy. But kids are just so excited about everything. They have such a great time, and this is not work to them. This is just super fun. So it definitely renews your excitement for things. It's a story about family. To me, it's a story about family and sort of the power. Oh my God, I'm gonna get all choked up about it. I just think it's an incredibly sweet story about the strength of family and what you can handle when you really pull together.
My name is Melinda Parr. I'm the executive producer for Zilker Theater Productions.
My name is Peter Beilhartz, and I'm a producer on the show.
I am Austin Sheffield, and I'm one of the producers.
Well, we start the process way early in advance, and a lot of that process starts with working with the top creative person, which is oftentimes the director, putting the group together.
We license the show, we handle the contracts with the city and other vendors.
Coordinating all the technical elements. We deal with publicity, marketing, fundraising.
We also pick up trash. If someone gets ill, we take care of that.
The producers are usually the first people there and also the last people there.
A show like this, we do everything that no one else does.
My name is Dustin Struhal, and I'm the co-musical director and vocal director, which means that I work with all the cast to make sure that they know all of the music. I work with diction, getting the ensembles together, the nuns and the kids, and pull all of that together.
And I'm John Vandergenst. I'm the conductor of the orchestra. So when we get to the actual run of the show, I'll be the one making sure all the instruments and the singers all agree where to be, when to be, trying to get everything to sound good in the actual show presentation.
At the start of the show, the biggest thing is we have a read-through all together. The production team comes together and talks about what our goals are, what we want the show to look like, how it's going to sound. And then my job is then to take the cast and teach them all the music start to finish. And once that's set, then it's just a matter of incorporating the music into the rehearsals. And about midway through the process, then conductor comes in and we start tightening all of that up together and figuring out how it's going to work with the orchestra. And yeah,
a lot of what we're doing too is trying to get the tempos and the speeds of each one of the numbers to agree with the choreography, with little nuances about how the singers will treat specific words and specific phrases. Just trying to get everybody tight so that when you hear it in a live performance, everything works together, all the parts move together at the same time.
Hi, I'm Ray Wyman, and I am the rehearsal/production stage manager of The Sound of Music. I am there from the beginning, managing rehearsals for the director, Scott. Once rehearsals are over, I moved into the production status, making sure everyone gets here on time, managing the cues, making sure the show runs smoothly. We have a small amount of space backstage and a very big set. So managing that and managing all the cues that happen up on the hilltop, especially because we have a cast of over 30 people and we have to bring their mics up and down for different scenes. So it's a very complicated show, but it's a lot of fun too.
Zilker is a family theater environment. From the shows they pick to the environment, there's a pool across the street. People go out and have picnics. It becomes a whole family evening, and it's a lot of fun. We want people to bring their family. We want people to have experiences from when they're really small all the way up to where they can audition for shows and be a part of it or go out as an adult to see the shows.